We in here. We in here. We in here.
And we're back with your low budget, stuffy, sore throat, sinusy medicine so you can sleep better podcast. I don't even know what that means. Welcome to Draw For the podcast with your girl, the moderator, Keen. We got Lou in the house.
I'm happy you added that sinus part because it sounded horrible other than that. Sore throat, nasally dripping. Like, what the hell is King doing?
I was trying to think of, you know how NyQuil has like the
sniffy, coughing, aching season medicine so you can rest better?
That's what I was trying to do. But I also really do have a sore throat and a stuffy nose. So my brain
your personal stuff. Like, it's how I feel. That's how I describe shit. Go.
I'm not at 100%. All my cylinders aren't firing. So So we also have T.
What's up?
And Ant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
Yeah, this is the Ant show.
Oh, you're such a Negro. You literally say, I'm back.
Working with y'all niggas is like working with the 5 heartbeats. Like, I'm just trying to figure out which one of y'all niggas is just gonna like Eddie Kane it.
You already know who the hell gonna David Ruffin this shit. You already know that.
Yep.
Nights like this, I wish.
The sad thing is, you got two of them thinking we're both David Ruffin. Goddamn shame. No, I'm glad. Hey, everybody's back. Everybody, I feel good. I feel glad everybody's here.
Yeah, because apparently y'all niggas cannot be left by yourselves to podcast or go to karaoke.
Nope.
Hey, just because a nigga told me he knew the lyrics to Can't Nobody Hold Me Down and left me hanging on every Mace verse, ain't got nothing to do with me.
Y'all
was that T or me?
Eating the mic. A chaperone.
No, see, Lucas hogged the mic and then randomly stuffs it in your face.
Yeah, because people like listening to me. People like listening to me.
Yeah,
you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that woman say, "Oh, you sound so good. You sound your voice so raspy."
It's like, all right, we the chorus, we the background. Okay, we don't get the back chorus like that. All right.
It was literally Lou forgetting when Mace was singing.
Right.
And then after Mace started, you put the mic in your face like,
you're like, oh,
how I feel about you holding the mic.
All right, so we'll get to that a little
bit
later.
You got 2 mics? He said the guy told me I can't give you 2 mics. It's like, what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh! I'm sorry, King.
Okay.
I was about to say because Ant tried to do "So in Love."
Oh no, yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that later.
Oh my God, I ain't never seen 2 niggas go quiet an entire song during the karaoke.
Okay, so we are going to try something a little different this time because we're going to start breaking out our TV show recaps into a separate segment for people who don't want to listen to all of our other banter, but just really want to hear what we think about the TV shows that we watch over the weekend.
What?
So
yeah, I said same thing. Wait a minute.
Do
y'all niggas don't pay attention?
Niggas just don't ever fucking read anything that's in the group chat. Just
you know how you have to book in things for me to look at them.
Then they don't listen at all to the other shit. Like, man, fuck y'all.
No, it's
forced them to listen to everything else. Fuck them.
And that's why we have 20.
I appreciate our audience, so thank you. And we take your suggestions to heart. We will reconsider them at a later date.
So, Ant, big titties, we're going to start breaking out the TV show recaps into a separate show. Fat ass.
I heard all that.
Okay. Yes, so I think we all caught up. Don't make this weird, Ant. We all caught up on The Good Place over the weekend.
No.
What? We about to talk about this without you then, Lou.
One job. You got one job.
Well, I watched it on Thursday. You said over the weekend. I was being technical.
Oh, my Thursday starts the weekend, Lou. Everybody knows that.
Ooh.
Niggas in the club on Thursday and me saying that right
this
now
is true.
because
This is kind of true. You ain't doing no shit on Friday.
yes. So
I got a job. I do plenty of shit on Fridays, sir.
I got a job too. I ain't doing shit on Friday, sir.
So, wherever Ant works at, please give him more work on Fridays.
They know they're not doing anything with me. So
Laziness. Oh, except for Chrissy, is that her name? Christine.
oh yeah, I played a little thing. She's like, "Oh, can I get that subscription?"
Hey! You ain't played nothing little on me. My little thing, my big thing. You better rephrase your way you put that. Damn it!
it's already going so wrong. Okay,
There you
so
are.
The Good Place this past week. So this week we have Michael trying to convince the gang that they need to work with him. Yeah, nope. Somebody else gonna have to give this a recap because my brain
Oh,
is.
I got this.
Okay, go for it, Ant.
Going through the catalog. All right, so as we left off, our intrepid heroes that are stuck in the bad place, Michael was offering them a deal. Will you work with me to thwart my enemies? Because their other demons want to do some crazy shit to y'all, and I need your help. I need to switch up dance groups, as Jason said. They don't trust her. What's Christian Bale's character's name?
Eleanor.
Eleanor has trust issues, you haven't guessed, and decides that she cannot trust him. And there's a whole back and forth about why they should trust him, why they shouldn't trust him, and dangly-hangly bits.
Dangly, hangly.
Hey, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about his testicles. Anyways. So you also get to see how Legs dies. The tall, gorgeous Legs.
Tahani.
Tahani. You see how she
He
dies.
really didn't know her name.
He just does not.
I'm sorry.
I was
She's
like,
pouty
who
lips
is
too.
Legs?
No,
And I was like,
yeah,
she was
You
also a
have
neck model. She was also a
daughter.
neck
neck model.
She was also a neck model. Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you think I got her? So, then you have Michael convincing them that no, you can't trust me, but my enemy's enemy type of thing. And if you don't help me, we will all end up in the bad place in a volcano full of scorpions up to our neck. Eleanor tries to take a train of cocaine back to the middle place, realizes that she can't leave the group, and Michael offers a deal that there might possibly a slim chance, maybe upon maybes, have a chance for them all to escape to the real good place. And you find out that Janet, the lovable star of the show, the Urkel Fonz character of the show, could actually be standout breakout character, the kind of quirky character that comes in. Anyway,
Yeah, she is no Urkel or Fonz though. But
Not at all. What the fuck is this? Is the worst recap ever.
Every show.
You're doing good, Ant. Keep going.
Thank you. He just wants to hate. So you find out that every time she gets reset, she becomes more advanced, more personable, and I think
Sentient.
More sentient. Yes. And I think that's about it. Oh, they decided to trust Michael.
Cool.
So we're just not going to get to the part where Vicky was mayor at the end and ruled everything. It's not going to get to that part, huh?
Fake Eleanor.
Yes.
I did a recap.
So I wasn't here to discuss the last episode. I was not throwing things at poor people, guys. I was home, sick, resting.
Yelling at people kneeling for the national anthem. It's fine. We know.
What? I couldn't even breathe. How could I yell at people?
You was with Donald Melania.
Yeah. So I feel like these episodes, I just feel like they're really short. It feels like it's maybe like 15 minutes of commercials, maybe even 17 minutes of commercials, and then like 13 minutes of actual show, because the content that we actually get, it just seems like it goes by so fucking fast. But with that criticism aside, of every episode I've been enjoying. So once again, I really like this one. I like finding out how Tahani died and her coming to grips with the fact that, oh, maybe I really am supposed to be here, because the whole time she's just like, I mean, I don't understand. I've done all of this good things for so many people. And then they show her interaction with her sister and how, towards the end, she just wanted to beat the fuck out of the big golden statue of her sister and gets crushed by it.
This is the second time they're telling her that too, right? Why
No, it's the first time we've seen. We've never seen her
it's the
die
first time
before.
we've seen how she's died.
it, but I mean, why she's there.
Oh, yeah. But I like how he was like, instead of me doing all this stuff, I'm just going to show you how you died so you get it.
Right.
I like that.
I mean, we're going to see everyone.
We already have.
Yeah.
How did she die?
She got crushed by a air conditioner
unit. Because he couldn't make up his mind where to go for the fake bachelor party or something like that.
Oh, those are probably the episodes I was listening to instead of watching.
So you just heard splats and crushes and you were like,
was it towards the end of season 1?
Yep.
Okay. Middle end ish.
Okay.
In the middle, between the middle and the end. Yeah, and so I like what did you say her name was, Lou? Vicky?
Vicky.
Yes, her at the end doing her
Lou impression.
Her singing solo.
What was she singing? I can't remember now.
Oh, I can't remember what she was singing, but I know.
Damn it, if you could remember, I would have started singing it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Now I'm glad that I don't remember.
I'm going to look this up and I'm going to sing it. In my Baptist voice. I'm going to sing this.
Lou is Vicky because he wants all the shine and to sing and to possibly walk with a limp sometimes and maybe to be an Australian.
I could be an awesome Australian. I know
you would not be an awesome Australian.
Is Randy Moss a jigaboo?
Crikey!
What?
Okay.
Put some shrimp on the barbie. See?
Yeah, T. What did you think of this week's episode?
I liked it. It was you guys covered so much already. It is short. The episodes are super short, King.
Because of that great recap. Yeah,
I think they are listed at 26 minutes, but that's a lie.
It's like 22 minutes. I
Watch them
without commercials. It's 22 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, they seem really short, and it's not a lot that happens in between the commercials. It feels like, but no, I like the episode. Michael is more tolerable. I like that he's annoyed by everybody right now. Like it was his job to basically torture people, and now Michael's being tortured. It seems by everyone, both sides now. His demons and the humans, the 4 humans, are all torturing Michael. It feels like. I think we were coming up with some sort of a hypothesis, weren't we, or something like that? Like, maybe this is his bad place or something like that.
I feel like it could be his bad place.
I have a couple of theories on where this could go, and a lot of them got shed light. A lot of them became. A lot of this episode shed light on some of the hypotheses we were having. Hypotheses? Yeah.
Hypotheses.
Hypothesize.
Hypothesize.
No. I thought she was like, load up the train. Janet, can you get me the train? I'm going and load it up with Coke. She brought 1 kilo of Coke.
Right? That was a little bag, but it wasn't loaded. Janet can make anything in existence. I don't know. Even if I wasn't going to go back, this time I would have loaded that train, put a note on it saying, look, next time I come, don't walk around and send it on down the tracks.
But I don't know. I don't know how far they're going to get on this. It doesn't seem like they go very far on the new directions that he comes up with. So in this one, them 4 trying to trick everyone else doesn't seem like it'll be too interesting to me. Not as interesting as it was last week when we were talking about it, but that was it for me.
All right, so I love the episode. I was thinking the same thing. As soon as they started to get to some meaty parts, they do. I love the fact that they roll the credits while they're still talking. I feel like they're not wasting any of the little short time they have. But it's a lot different when you from binge watching it to just sitting down for an episode once a week. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Michael, like when he's explaining. Like when he's explaining that what do you got? You're like cockroaches, and now I'm trying to be saved by the cockroaches.
Jason is highly annoying.
Yeah, and I like that this gave him I like when she smacked the lollipop out of his hair. It's like smack.
I got a question for Lou on Jason once you're done.
All right. Yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed Michael. I enjoyed the whole cast really. I liked it better when they weren't shipping Eleanor and Chibi.
Cheaty. We've only watched a full season in 3 episodes of this show, and you still cheaty.
Can't get that boy's name right.
Every time y'all try to say his name, I start blanking out. Anyway, so I liked it before where it was like any of them could be matched with each other, and it would seem like any of them could have been soulmates because that's the way they were going before. Yeah. So I mean, I love the episode. I mean, it's funny as always. There was some like cute moments in there. Nothing really stood out like some of the previous episodes. Mm-hmm. I don't know how this is sustainable over like 3 more seasons. Like, it's hard for me to plan that out, but it's exciting because they could have just been really safe with this show. They could have been safe with this show.
3 seasons?
No, this is the 2nd season, so I'm not sure. Like, we have another season. I couldn't plan out where they're going to take this show another season ahead. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times you can see a show and be like, oh, okay, I see where this is going to go. Yeah. This show, they switch it up, and they could have played really safe. They could have played really safe and had stable numbers. We all came. Who is that?
My bad.
And
drop my headphones.
But I like it. I'm one of the reasons I'm tuning in is to see what direction. I think I have a couple of theories about what's going to happen, but even I'm not completely sure. Not even but I'm not sure. So that's it. I meant even I.
What was the there was a chowder pun that they made and I can't remember it now.
The river of chowder?
Yeah.
Fountain of clam? I don't know, something like that.
Damn it. I'll have to look it up. All right, T, you had a question for Lou.
Yeah. Lou, characters like Jason, isn't it hard for them or the actor who's playing Jason to get new roles when they play somebody that stupid?
If they've done it multiple times. He wasn't stupid in iZombie and a couple of the other shows he did. Mm-hmm. So he won't get
so it wasn't his first show. Okay.
Yeah. So he won't get typecast in the point of playing the dumb, stupid character. But
I mean, his real problem is he's Asian.
If you get to the point where he's constantly doing it, then it would be an issue. Even though this is his first like regular series, but sometimes they feel people playing dumb are actually really good actors because it's kind of harder to play dumb than it is to play smart.
But you never go full retard, Lucas. Never full retard.
Should you get an Oscar going full retard? Are you crazy?
You missed the point. All right.
I got it.
Thanks, Keith.
I knew that was coming. I was aiming away from that when I said stupid. So I knew I shouldn't have went there. Did Lou do
Ant went straight yet? Tropic Thunder on you.
Right.
Did Lou review yet?
Man playing a man. Pretend to be another man.
Lou, what did you think?
Well, this was a step back from last week's episode. Mm-hmm. I believe right now you're about to see exactly where the series is heading to. This trick everyone thing tends to, I believe, is the direction that the series is going to go into for the rest of the season. It would, at this point, would make sense because you can't constantly go back to him constantly rebooting everything. So the logical choice would be for us to go to the point where they all work together now to try to trick everyone to believing that this is working and attempting to head to the real good place. So,
are we doing theories? I didn't know we could do theories. All right.
No, it's literally what he said in the show.
Yeah, but all right, go ahead.
So it was a step back episode for me. It's what I felt about the first couple episodes this season, where it's not as good as season 1, and that last episode, I think that was episode 3 last week, 3 or 4 last week.
I thought it was 4, but I could be wrong. Maybe 3. I don't know. I don't do numbers.
That one was a much better and well put together episode. I mean, besides showing how Tahani died, I thought this was a real slow episode that It felt like a filler episode, one of the ones where you just got to put it in there to expand the season. I'm more interested to see how many episodes they give it this year, because right now they only got it pegged for 7.
There's only 7 episodes.
Yeah, is this a continuation of the first season, or is this the second season?
This is the second
season. Who is sliding their face across their microphone?
Anthony. But yeah, this is I think they only probably do 10 or 12 episodes because again, you can't have this premise go on for too much longer. Mm-hmm. And it again, this is a step back for me from last week. Last week was much better.
Mm-hmm.
But would you say this was a bad episode?
If you judge it against its prior episode.
No, just was it a bad episode?
But what you mean by bad? I can only judge bad. It's worse than the other episodes I've seen this season.
Well, this is how I think about it. It's like you're not going to get great television in every show of every series. You know what I mean? Like there's some shows that are like, okay, you know. Then it's like, oh no, that was terrible. This was unwatchable. I literally didn't like for this. Like I literally didn't smile, crack. I wasn't interested at all. What was going on, type of thing.
I mean, but
every other episode of Game of Thrones. I mean, The Walking Dead.
Pretty much, Walking Dead.
I mean, to me, it felt this way for every episode this season, besides episode 3.
Really?
Yes. Every episode this season felt like this one. Like this, it's no difference to me. That's why I say it went right
except
back,
for last episode.
It went back into the rut before episode. I keep calling it episode 3. I think it's episode 4.
Episode 4.
It's episode 4 because the first 2 episodes was that hour-long stretch. So that's why I keep on calling it 3. But it's falling right back into the rut of those first 3 episodes before episode 4. Where it's just like,
what? So wait, let me ask you. So because you said this is episode, we're saying this is episode 4, right?
No, this is episode 5, right, King?
No.
This is episode 4.
The last episode that we watched was episode 4.
Damn it.
This is episode 4.
Okay.
You liked what episode? Because you confused me.
3. The last episode. So
the last episode was great to you, but the first 2 episodes were meh.
Yeah, and this one falls right into the same pattern as the.
Okay.
It's because Lou hates everything good
Dance
and
Revolution.
sweet and sacred.
I mean, but we said this last week during our podcast
I think
episode 3 was the good one.
You think I listen to y'all when I'm not up here?
But episode 3 was last week.
Yeah, episode 3 was the to me the one that is attempted to reestablish the series. Like you right now, you're playing basically still off of season 1 with the first 2 episodes. Episode 3 attempted to reestablish this is where we're going forward. Episode 4 felt like a filler for everything moving forward. It is in all honesty.
The first episode was the hour-long one, which was counted as 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's counted as 2 episodes.
No,
so
I like
the one we reviewed last week is the one that Lou liked.
Right. So I mean, I like
what's her name?
Middle Place Girl, 80s chick.
I think I said it when we
walking masturbation.
When we did
walking in on you masturbation.
Yeah.
Masturbatory.
I think I talked about it when we did the first review of the season when we started those first 2 episodes, and I said, well, it's clearly not as good as the first season was. I'm not really into it right now. I'll see where it goes. Seeing where it goes was episode 3. Episode 4 fell right back into what I experienced in episode 1 and 2. And I'm like, yeah, I can like the show's on the clock. Like it's like, okay, because if you don't catch me soon and make me want to continue watching it, I'm like, nah, it could be something I can wait till the entire season's over with and watch it.
So you think they're teetering on that edge of they are running out of ideas? Like they played it risky and now they are running out of ideas.
I'm not going to say they run out of ideas because I don't know where the writers are going. I'm saying right now I am getting disinterested in the show.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're saying,
but that doesn't mean they're running out of ideas.
All right, it's teetering on to like the direction isn't going really like.
It just means the ideas that they have, they're not keeping Lou's interest.
Right. I mean, every series has filler episodes, but the problem is when you have them early on in the season, it's either you have a very short season, so you put the fillers very early, or you may just don't have anything else and you're trying to build to the next story. The problem
what about strong endings?
But I'm not going to stick around for an ending if you keep on giving me what I deem as filler episodes. I'm not going to care. I could care less about the ending of anything.
I mean, they were flirting with that with the whole 200 ideas because what were we talking about? Like the Groundhog Theory kind of episodes was the first episode, right? When it was kind of like Groundhog's Day. That was like the first 2 episodes, right?
Yeah, where they kept showing you the different scenarios where he failed and everything like that. I like that. I was totally in. I thought that was a very interesting thing than just say resetting it and starting what we already saw again over again.
I think they had good callbacks to that on this past episode. I think they had good callbacks to that. Like, no, that was try number 804, or this was this. I thought they did all right with that in this past episode, because outside of that, it felt like that was pointless.
Okay, so just FYI, you guys, because I know it's been bugging you the whole time, like it's been bugging me. The name of the chowder restaurant was A Little Bit Chowder Now.
A little bit chowder now. A little bit chowder now.
You were the only one that was bothering. It wasn't bothering.
They also called it Pump Up the Clam. Okay.
A little bit chowder now. A little bit chowder now.
But I mean, hopefully it gets. I mean, the acting and the performances will always be top notch in a show like this. But man, I think it's because all the new shows of the new season have started, so it's no longer sitting by itself. And when a show does not sit by itself, it has to fight for your attention. It's part of the reason why the show's ratings have dropped from the season 2 premiere to now. And it's the same thing with me. Like, man, I got
did we all
80 shows to watch.
Did we all binge it?
Yes, I did. Yeah, we did. I was going to ask that question too.
Yeah, because I wonder if that could have something to do with it.
This show is probably better binge watch.
Probably, because I couldn't really separate a lot of the episodes in my mind. Because I was trying to think back to season 1, like the episodes. Can I think of any weak episodes? But a lot of it runs together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where it's just
because it did run together.
Yeah, it's a continuous story.
Yeah. I'm saying like it's just like there's no breaks. You know what I mean? There's no defining breaks in my mind. You know what I mean?
But so shows which are continuous, shows that are continuous stories that are only like 30 minutes or less are usually better binge watched, in my opinion. Like the hour-long series, which is a continuous story, is better to watch week by week. Or the 30
because there's more
30-minute. Yeah, because 30-minute shows are usually more like sitcoms in my mind when they're comedies.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like watching anything week by week.
We're situational.
I hate it.
We're situational, not continuous storyline.
I
mean, they still got me. I'm gonna watch them this week. I think that I'm curious to see some of my theories about Michael and the place right now are right. Mm-hmm. But I'll admit this was a weak episode to me, because like when the credits started rolling, I was like, "Whoa, that's it." It's pretty much them in this room. So
they were pretty much in that room.
Yeah, and I mean, and even Gorgeous with Legs, she didn't get much to do this season yet, and
me.
No,
he can barely say cheating, and you think he's going to say Tahani.
I just want him to remember this woman's name. I mean, he fucks up Cheaty's name, but he doesn't call him Chocolate Brown Sexy Dude or anything. Well, he's not.
I would hope
not. But if you could be respectful to the lady as well, and at least call her
Indian,
like
she's Pakistani. I gotta look up her actress. We gotta go on a road trip, meet her at a convention.
Yeah, so that's it for The Good Place. Okay, so I guess now we can talk about what everybody did. Oh, fuck The Deuce.
I did not watch The Deuce.
I haven't watched The Deuce since the first fucking episode. It's not gonna happen. It's a no for me, guys.
I will watch it, but I thought if I didn't get a chance, I thought we were gonna have some of our other banter in there. I could skim past The Deuce.
We can review The Deuce separately.
No, I'm good. I don't want to review The Deuce.
You get bad?
Yeah, no. There's a lot of tiptoeing.
Well, now I kind of
It's a lot of tiptoeing we would have to do.
Man, listen.
Especially on this last episode.
Yep.
Keem, you saw my reactions. You wasn't even watching it.
Yeah. I'm not going through that.
Give me some love.
We got y'all hopes up about us reviewing The Deuce in the beginning.
All I'm gonna say, it's a great show. Check it. Besides, don't pay attention to King. I couldn't think of the word that I want to say there. The Deuce is still a great show. It's a really well written, well acted show. It's just at times it is tough to watch.
It needs to be on much later than it's actually.
Yeah, fucking Richie Love,
like
man.
1 o'clock.
You got that full peen in your face in 3D. That what happened?
Reggie Love changed
Yeah.
my mind. This is crazy.
Did y'all watch that Love movie on Netflix?
No.
No, because that wasn't the movie that everyone was supposed to
And
watch.
I wasn't watching that anyway. You said Netflix porn. I repeat, I do not watch porn.
Except the Deuce.
But
At
it's
this
not.
point. And that was surprise.
It's
I did
It's
not expect
artistic license
No, it's
showing
not.
sexuality in a European
Nope.
lens.
that. Nope.
You
That's
called
not-
it.
You said
it
porn.
Netflix porn for like a year.
Look, I only have so
As you
many.
was looking for it.
I only have so many categories in my mind.
You called it Netflix porn, and you actually look at porn. So you compared it to actual
Who said I
porn.
look at porn?
You did on this podcast.
I researched.
Damn
porn
it, Anthony.
and appreciate it.
Okay. Are we going to talk about Gerald's game tonight, or do you guys want to save that for Thursday?
Who ain't
Shit,
watch it?
Anthony.
I've seen the same part I've always seen.
Okay, so we'll wait for Ant to finish watching that. Okay, so the true weekend recap. I know you guys had way more of an active weekend than I did. I sat home and bonded with TV and movies, did a little long distance synchronized TV and movie watching, and
How
doggy
does that
sat.
go? Because I don't understand that.
Wait, did you have a long distance date night while watching the same thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, people do that for years. That's sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Fucking sucks. Even the idea of that. Like,
No, you
What?
sit there and watch
No.
the same thing so you connect.
no.
Right.
No.
You can have the same reaction.
Mm-mm.
It's literally an excuse not to have to force something to talk about when you're on the phone.
See, that's what T's think.
And you can watch
Like,
something.
I can be on the phone. I have to make small conversation about
No.
friends or listen
You-
to
you
music.
You
know.
talk every day. Some days you
gonna-
don't have nothing to
you
talk
gonna-
about,
you gonna
and you
talk
want to
to
watch
me.
a show.
And we gonna have something to talk about. I'm not fucking watching no show with you on TV.
But
and
then
not there.
you watch the show, and then you have stuff to discuss after watching the
Yeah,
show.
you don't know
Sometimes during.
I did it.
Yeah,
Somebody lives in
during
Chicago, and we used to be up, watch the same thing. Laugh about it, or whatever. Fall asleep together. That was our
Yeah.
thing.
What do
Y'all
you
some
mean?
nerds.
So Lou, when you ask like, how does that work? What do you mean? How does it work?
My irritation level couldn't sit through something of that nature.
Irritation.
How does
what?
it work for him?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't understand that. My irritation doesn't. I can't do that. No.
What irritates you?
Yeah, well, I don't understand why it would be irritating. Like you're literally doing the same shit you would do by yourself, but you're doing it with someone on speakerphone.
Yeah, and I might even on speaker. You put your earbuds in and just sit there.
No, I can't put my earbuds in because I need to be able to hear the TV.
So what the
Right.
what? So let me get this right here.
I'm
You
gonna put one
sit
earbud
in
in.
silence and watch something with someone.
And do you react? You have reactions at the same time. You go, "Oh,
Yeah,
you see that?"
It's
Da-da-da-da.
it's basically the
bonding.
same thing as if he was here. We would sit here and watch a movie, and we would still have the same reaction.
But you can do it
So,
together and
Yeah,
not
we're
Was
just
that
say,
having the reaction.
But the reaction normally when you're sitting with someone watching something is your interaction with each other, not necessarily the movie in general. Like I can
you
talk
see
through
physical.
an entire no. When I go to the movies, you've been to the movies with me. How much do I talk to the movie? A whole damn
A
movie,
lot.
right? Exactly. That's my interaction. I'm not gonna do that with you over the phone. Shit's
"Why
not
not?"
natural
It's
to me.
literally verbal. It's
Right,
literally
like you're
verbal
still
connection.
talking.
It's not natural to me. To be
You can
We've
even-
literally had that idea about this show before.
Yes, that's what I'm just weirded out to me. Like so, and me and you.
No,
don't
because when I
converse.
said
Me and
about
you
doing it on the
conversed
show,
over 3 people in a movie theater. So,
yes, in a heartbeat. But that's
But you
with
won't
the
do it on
people
the
being
phone.
there, not on the phone. Nah, fuck that. You want to watch the show? Watch it yourself. Call me when it's done.
Loon really needs to make sure that the person is paying complete attention to him. That's what the problem is.
Exactly.
You can't be doing nothing else.
Because if I need to
got
talk
your
to you,
heels on while we watch
in all honesty, if I need to talk to you, I can talk to someone for days, weeks, months, day by day, every hour on hour, and not need a television show to do so. So I'm not gonna do that with you over the phone. We talking.
Have you had long distance relationships?
No.
I wonder why.
Oh, because I would never allow one to happen. That's enough. No interest to me.
So
Good to be honest with yourself.
yeah, we can just go ahead and resolve that we are.
But that was
not
me asking
gonna
Keem,
go.
how does that work for you?
It works great for me because I mean, otherwise, like, what I'm just gonna sit here by myself in silence and watch this movie, and then call and be like, "Did you watch that movie? What about this part? What about this part? What about this part? Oh shit, we forgot to talk about this part." Like,
What was your
Or-
reaction at 15, 20 minutes when that thing happened?
Right. Or you can sit and like watch like in real time, and we both still have like the same laughter and stuff like that. It's fine. It's good.
I used to enjoy it because it was like a date night, but I didn't really have to like I connect without having to do anything else. Like I was just there, they were there, and then we had the phone conversation or the reaction to the movie. We shared an experience, which is what really viewing a movie is. And then I go, all right, go about your way. I go my way without that other part of it.
Oh no, we talk after the movie is over. Like
no. I mean, I'm not saying to talk, but I mean like I don't know, just it's a pure emotional verbal connection, and then it's no awkward endpoint. You know what I mean? Like there's no.
What's the awkward endpoint?
I don't know. It's not even trying to be awkward. I don't know how to explain it. It's just you could just be. There's no real word I know how to explain this with.
You can be yourself when you're not looking at somebody face to face.
No, that's not be yourself. It's if you have somebody over your place or you're over somebody else's place, it's effortless. That's what it is. Effortless connection, communication. There's something there. T don't like to talk a lot. I mean, I like to talk a lot, but I like to share experiences or show people movies. And that's what we used to do. I would show her movies that she hadn't seen before. We'd watch them together. Xbox has, or used to have, I haven't done it in a while. Where, yeah, we could party watch. Me and Patrick, if y'all haven't checked out, what is it, Earth2 ComicCast? True ComicCast? Save me, Lucas. What is it?
I am not helping you with names anymore tonight.
We're going to make you some index cards.
We went through Tahani. We are fucking not doing.
So me and Patrick were roommates for like nearly half a decade. So we when he moved to Seattle, we still had our shows we watched together. We would link our other friends together through Xbox and just watch them live, comment, joke, do the thing Lucas likes to do, talk through movies. I'm not gonna cuddle with him, so him being next to me.
Yeah, we do that in a couple of Facebook groups too. Just kind of
right. We do it when we watch the Arrow universe stuff, and yeah, that's no different than commenting on Facebook when we watch the shows together. Be like, oh, do you see that scene? Or who makes a witty comment? Let me check. That's how we all really became.
Yeah, I'm not in any of those discussions.
You didn't do this stuff with us before?
Not near one of them. Not one.
You know what?
It was usually you and Keenan.
You didn't understand that I don't do stuff like that.
In my mind, I just kind of sketch you in with like a pencil drawing sometimes. Like, oh, Lucas was there. Little stick figure. Like, oh, there's Lucas. I assume we're always together.
Really? Always?
Yeah. Us four are always together when we hang out.
Calm down. Take a minute to think about what you're saying there, Ant.
Like when it was only three of us to hang out, I just assumed in my memory that the other person was there already. So I don't know.
So me and New York used to do that when she was in New York, but now that she's here, we don't do it that often. It was just more necessary in distance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I saw Baby Driver.
Did you like it?
Nope.
I had to think about it for a second. I enjoyed it. I like the action. I like the way that the music synced up with a lot of the action. Like even with like, when a different note hit, maybe like it was a triple stutter note, and so he would do like a triple stutter step. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, the dialogue not so much.
Right. But
the visuals made up for it. So. And then we also saw Spider-Man: Homecoming, which I really enjoyed.
You didn't see it before?
Nope.
Oh, what'd you think?
I liked it. I thought it was really good.
Where would you rank it in Spider-Man movies?
That is tough.
3.
I'm gonna say number 2. I'm gonna say 2.
Spider-Man 2 still the best.
Which one was Spider-Man 2?
Doc Ock.
Which one was Spider-Man 2?
I rank it after Spider-Man 3.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Well,
I'm being an asshole with that. No, actually, I enjoyed the first Spider-Man, so I would say the first Spider-Man, and then this one, and then Spider-Man 2, and then the other bullshit.
The car scene to the prom thing was an amazing scene to me.
It was. And like the whole time we're both like yelling at the TV, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Why don't you stop telling all this man's business? You
Right?
need to get him killed.
Yeah. No.
That was the girlfriend, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Which she never even really got a chance to be a girlfriend. Like they were just about to get started on their date, and she was running her fucking mouth.
She was trying to at least get a kiss. She was working hard for that.
Who did she become though? Wasn't she?
No, she's not. She's not Felicia Harding. She's a pretty much a minor character. She becomes, I think, eventually she marries Norman Osborn's son, Harry Osborn. Eventually.
Are you going into the history of the character? I don't think that's what Team was about to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not at all. Who the fuck is a Felicia Harding?
Black Cat.
Who?
Dude, why are you asking questions you don't care about?
Because T said, who was she? He was going to name like a main person that everybody who's seen the possible other movies may have known. And you went right to the comic book person like, no.
She doesn't become any main person from the other comics.
That was the
who was the no, you know what? I didn't get the right character. So what's her name? It's another famous
Zendaya.
Person. Zendaya, yeah. Who
Mary
was she?
Jane?
She was Mary Jane.
Technically.
Even though her initials aren't MJ. So fans like me were like, what? Like, why? Like,
exactly.
Why?
That's what hit me in the movie. I was like,
why? I mean, it would have been fine if, what was her name in the movie?
Who? Oh, I don't know. Zendaya.
Oh, I thought her name in the movie was MJ. I thought she had initials.
I thought so too.
Oh no, it was. I gotta look again. Go ahead.
Yeah. What else did you keep?
Yeah, so that was really about it. And then I watched a dog set 2 dogs, and I was like, one of these dogs is definitely my spirit animal. Because one dog was like extra hyper and extra and was just like doing the most for attention. And the other dog, who was probably the me dog, was like, I don't have time for all this extra shit, and just went and sat in his bed and like chilled out for the whole weekend. Didn't eat his food unless you sprinkled cheese on it. Yeah, so that was.
Oh, never mind. Her name was Michelle and not Mary Jane. Yeah, I got you. It was Michelle something. Sorry, go ahead.
Michelle
cheese on it.
Yeah, for some reason the dog won't eat his food unless you sprinkle Parmesan or cheddar. And
you watched that dog before?
Yep.
Okay, I thought so.
Several times.
Because I'm like, it can't be 2 fucking dogs out there that need cheese sprinkled on their food.
He's my little homie. Dogs. So yeah, and that was basically about it. I went to breakfast. Oh, I did step out of the house. I went to Corgi-toberfest, which was just.
I didn't know what the hell was going on in that video you sent.
It was
Corgi Fest.
It's like a dog run?
Yep, dog race, where they have a whole bunch of corgis and they line them up, and one owner stands on one side and then the other owner stands on like at the finish line, and they clap and wave toys and stuff to get their dog to run towards them, and whichever dog makes it down there first wins.
Mm-hmm.
But
wins what, beer?
I have no idea what they won. We stood out there for maybe about 25 minutes, and then we saw the line to get into the beer garden, and we're both like, fuck this. We've seen enough dogs. I pet some corgis. I got a picture of a corgi dressed as a taco. We can go eat now. So we went to Founding Farmers, and that was it for my weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have to get you out the house more.
I have no complaints. And if you were surrounded by all those little short leg, long body dogs, they don't have a tail, but they have like these big furry butts, but they get excited and they try to wag their tail and it just shakes back and forth. It was adorable.
I have a friend, one of our listeners, who have one of those dogs. I think she got 2 of them. She lives in Baltimore.
Kim, you love dogs. I won't tell you what I would have done, but.
So I know that I took a nap and woke up and got a call like your boys on YouTube Live singing karaoke.
Chris told you that?
Like, niggas. Yep.
Who the hell put us on YouTube Live? Wait a minute.
Oh, you didn't know that happened, Luke?
No.
I got calls. People say, "You on YouTube, man? I saw the cast out there. Which one's Lucas? Which one's T?"
Yeah, I did, and then I deleted it on my way to Pennsylvania. I was like, "Oh no!"
I was being
Every
molested
time.
different courses of
That's
that
why
night.
I deleted it. That's exactly why I
Every
deleted
It was great molestation, but damn it, I really
The
enjoyed
last
it.
time y'all went to karaoke, T, you sent me a video and you were like, "Post it, Keem, post it." And I was like, "I'm not gonna post it, T." And you were like, "Post it, do it." And I was like, "No,
Brown Lickety, like,
I'm not gonna
like,
do
post
it."
it. YOLO.
What
That's what
happened
Brown
that
Lickety.
time? Was that Lou also?
Yeah, it was
What the
Lou.
fuck?
Y'all, I don't know what y'all
Y'all-
were doing, but you just kept telling me to post the video, and I was like, "I'm not gonna do it because y'all are drunk and
Oh,
sober."
I think that's when Wayne or Warren. That's when Warren was
Oh,
singing
rest in
some
peace,
shit
Warren.
behind. We thought Warren died, yo, because
Y'all
he's not
just
there.
wishing
He's
death on
always
that
there.
man.
No,
Like,
we
maybe-
sad. He must
Maybe
be
he
gone.
took a weekend off.
Maybe
Oh,
Warren
no.
went on vacation. Maybe
Oh,
Warren got a girlfriend.
Lou, when we were there, Warren missed the song. When we ever saw that happen?
Yeah, that is true.
Warren, man, I'm sorry, bro.
One man finally got him some nice brown.
Yeah, that's probably what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah. When them girls finally picked up on him, just put him right to rest. He's like, "That hush now, baby, hush now. You went out the way we want."
To paint the picture to the audience, Warren is like how old y'all think he is? Like 80 something?
97.
He's eternal. He's eternal. He's old.
Warren is like
ageless.
Shane Sung.
Right?
He's old white guy at this bar. This is like a hole in the wall type bar.
Grumpy old men. That's what
Yeah.
it's like.
But you know what? But
Yeah.
nice
The
for
spot-
a dive bar. Nice for a dive
It is.
bar.
It's a
It
nice
is nice,
dive
right?
bar.
It's yeah, great pizza.
And good food for a dive bar.
Fucking Ninja Turtle.
It's good pizza, Lou. The first time I
Right.
went there, I was like, "This is some really fucking good pizza."
To the audience out
dream
there,
about
I pick
that
Cocoa
pizza
Puffs
sometimes.
I
Sprinkles
called
on my
Keem a Ninja
pizza.
Turtle because Keem will eat pizza everywhere humanly possible.
I had pizza today for breakfast and lunch. Ask me if I'm ashamed.
But go about your Warren thing, T.
Oh yeah. So Warren, okay, usually the energy in Remington's is like hip hop music. It's not a hip hop bar at all. It's really not a hip hop bar.
Like
Country.
from the outside,
It's country.
you would walk in and think that the record would scratch when you
Yeah,
walked
when
in.
we walked in. Not
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
of
a
our
couple.
listeners, but when we
Well,
walked
Because there were
in.
regulars. When we first went there, it was regulars. They looked us up and down when we walked in.
Well, look
Yeah, when we
us
first walked in
up
there,
and down,
yeah.
not you, Ant. They don't you belong.
Yeah. I
Now
was
we
the only one
kind
they
of
talked to.
regulars there. Like
I was the only one they talked to at first.
Yep.
Yep.
They bought me those drinks. I was like, "Hey, so why'd you bring those fellas?"
They bought all of us drinks.
No, remember that
So-
one time? Oh, no, go ahead.
So like the energy, the music they usually play though is hip hop. So everyone's kind of grooving to, and everyone's singing R&B classics during karaoke. And Warren will go up there and sing like
The oldest country western song
the
God ever
oldest,
created.
exactly.
No shame.
What's the dude name who smoke a lot of weed? The country singer.
Oh yeah, Willie Nelson.
Yeah, he would go up there and sing some Willie Nelson or something depressing. Like, I'm like, come on, Warren. And then he would hit on every black woman there, right?
Every go right to the biggest booty in the place, touching them on their back and like just like like
The
Warren,
next one for
Warren.
you, baby. And then sing some.
And you can't
depressing
get mad.
shit.
He 90. I've seen dudes like literally working out in their head, like, man, I can't do nothing right now. And some guys just go, that's just Warren. So it's this is his spot.
I remember being in there and that bar fight broke out. Was I by myself?
Yes,
You were
are.
by
You
yourself.
must have.
Oh yeah.
Because you told us about it the next
Were
day.
you in the bar fight, T?
I was not in the bar fight. It was right in front of me.
Was Brown Liquor T instigating that bar fight?
Brown
No.
Liquor Tea probably started that shit. I could see that shit happening.
Yeah,
Like the
Brown
whole time,
Liquor
like
Tea
you just
started
gonna let
that
him
whole shit.
disrespect
He
you like that?
disrespected
nigga?
you, cuz he disrespected you.
Yeah, man, that's why he said after he finishes your beer, he gonna finish your woman. Like, oh, Brown Liquor Tea.
Okay, Brown Liquor Tea, how was your weekend?
He started talking about his weekend and got sidetracked. Talking about Warren dying.
Boy,
Friday, I had like an early day at work, so me and New York was hanging out a little, not hanging out, hanging in really, and then hit Lucas up and hit Anthony up, and we all ended up
And
going
get everybody's government up.
to karaoke.
Yeah, and Ant ain't sleep in 2 days, so Ant was
Lucas, your
tired as hell.
government been on here for a minute.
I ain't got nothing to do with it, T.
What you mean? What else
So-
Lucas stand for?
So I
Lucifer.
was
Debatable.
on the Midnight Confessions
Noah King.
live stream thing Thursday, and then so I was dead tired, and I had asked earlier in the week, were we all going to get together? And y'all was all like, no.
We definitely said no, because we were talking about
People were like,
Saturday.
I gotta do this, like that. I got stuff to
Yeah,
do.
I
And
was
so
like,
I'm like,
I'm gonna be out
fine.
of town.
Going to work early. I go into extremely early because I need to get this out of my system. I'll go home. Drive for that traffic. I get a text like, and it wasn't from Lucas because I just ignored that shit. But it was from T, who never instigates stuff. Who never instigates stuff. Then I'll go out unless he really wants to. And I was like, fine.
Nigga, I never asked you to go out. The fuck you mean?
Exactly.
I never do. It's always T. It's always T.
Is it? Is it though?
Yes, literally, it always is. It's no one else.
Is it? Is it? That comment just hurt your feelings. I would ignore your call, Lucas. I'd have picked up. Anyway, so
Yes, anyway.
so like I drive. I wait out because I gotta wait till traffic. So I don't think we got together until 10 o'clock at night. And there's no good. There's no good nap time when you know you gotta go back out at 10.
Oh yeah, y'all did get there at 10, didn't y'all?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
what time did Lou get there?
11.
11. Yeah, because
Hey,
I
I
remember
got it.
being like, y'all really should have told Lou 9:30.
I needed to make it. If you'd have told me 9:30, I'd have got there at 10:45.
And I usually rob place. I
Nigga,
usually
you
rob
did get there at
places.
10:45.
You did.
I got there at 11:15.
So, and usually I rob places before all of them. So, like, I'm usually just there. But this, I was the dragon. And so I walked in, and New York was like, "You okay?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right." And I know my eyes were bloodshot, like, because I was drinking wine all night earlier in the day. And I was like, "Oh, I must look bad." And then y'all were sitting with some people, some Detroit ladies and some ladies. T, you work with or Lucas works with?
I used to work with one of them. The other one's her cousin, and the other one's her sister.
And then she's like, "Hey, are you sure? You sure you're okay?" You
I
sure? I
literally
was like,
came after everybody. Why would they have been with me? Aunt? I literally
you
came
could have told them to get. It's called
Yeah, because Lou,
technology.
you would do some shit like that. Like, I'll
Right,
be there in
you would
5
have
minutes,
people
meet me
show
there,
up.
and still wouldn't show up for another.
And I show up early when y'all told people to show up, and it's just me and that person. So
Kim, can I say it again, Kim? Can I say
That
it again,
has
Kim?
happened.
One more time.
Right.
It's literally T every time.
Mhm.
I don't invite nobody nowhere.
All right.
Keem
All
don't
right.
invite nobody nowhere.
Nope.
Nope. I didn't got to argue that one. Nope.
And he was like, "It's hardly ever tea."
I always
Every
see. I
single
invited one time. It was like, no, we're good.
So yeah, so we get there and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I whisper in New York. She's like, "Do I look really that bad?" And she's like, "You just look like you have a smile on your face. You frown." And I was like, "Oh." And then like,
That
she's
hot
like,
ass sweater you had on. That's why.
it wasn't a sweater. It was a long sleeve shirt. I thought it was gonna be chilly that night. Literally, people. It took a lot for me to come out there. That was true friendship. They partied like an hour away from where I live. So then T's like, they listen to the show. They want to know why you not like the show. And I was like, oh, because I haven't drank a beer today yet. So,
Wait a minute, they said that?
No, because they kept asking, like, "Is this like what? What's wrong with him? Is this batteries in? What the fuck?"
yes. So then I was like, it's okay. I just haven't beer in me today. And T was like, "What? You haven't drinking today?" I was like, no. It's so hard. It hurts. Everything hurts. And then like,
Bet you said that before.
yeah. So 3 beers in, it was good. Somebody kept asking me to karaoke, and I was like, I don't really sing very well. I am terrible at karaoke.
With the
y'all.
mic in
I'm
his
terrible.
hand, I don't really sing. And
It
then
was so bad, though.
It was.
So
It was.
bad.
It was. I didn't know the song. I kept saying, I don't know the song. What's
It's
going
so
on
bad.
here? I
It's
don't want to do it.
freaking words in the screen, and neither one of them read the words. They just stood there. Like, this is
I
bullshit.
have no recollection of this whole event, but I do know I was happy when it was over, and it was a pretty good night.
You don't have to tell your story, Lou. People saw the video.
Exactly.
6 people who saw the video.
Everybody
you
saw the
hogging
video.
That mic. Dancing. If you don't want your manager dancing all in your videos.
Hey, I was Diddy. I was supposed to do that.
Yeah, Diddy, exactly.
And Lucas wanted us up there, but he doesn't pass the mic. Like, so he doesn't pass the mic to people's songs.
Hey, I got invited to do another song by a woman who liked my voice when I was up there.
So he was Bobby like, Brown ass nigga.
And every once in a while, I got another little girl who wanted to party and dance with me because she was staring at me the whole. No, I'm gonna let Aunt finish the story.
No, continue.
Go ahead.
I look over, and
this is the combined part of the weekend.
It was this girl at the bar, and as I'm up there rapping, she's staring at me and saying every word and giving all these weird looks. So after I rapped the second song, after the other woman grabbed me and said, "I like your voice. I want you to do this song with me." I do that song with her. The girl's still looking at me after everything over, and the DJ plays his music. She gets up and starts dancing with me.
Where the fuck was we at?
You was right by me, literally right by me.
Remember none of this. I remember.
Bodak Yellow came on and everybody lost their mind.
Oh,
like, little bitch, you can fuck. Like the moment that don't drop, everybody lost their mind. And
everybody said them bees hard.
Just staring at somebody too, like, bitch.
You can't make eye contact when you say your bees.
No. Make sure I make contact with somebody.
Bar fighting that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember most of the night, so it was good though.
I did not drive home that night. Thanks to New York. Probably tried. She was like, no. That's her fault though, because she ain't finished her drink, and so I was paying for it. I was like,
and brown liquor tea kicks in, and decides as I'm dancing with. Here's the weird part, King. For him to say, you don't remember me dancing with the girl up there. At the time I'm dancing with the girl, T looks at them. They say last call. He said, "Okay, in honor of Lou, we all getting old fashions." I said, "What?
What? Is that what that was?"
I remember that because that was at the table.
Brown liquor tea looked at me at one point. It's like, "Drink your drink," and I was like, "That's not my drink." And he's like, "Drink your drink." He's like, "You don't drink this drink. We got a problem."
And that's the mistake.
Making shit up.
No, Lucas, you were really.
I was right there when he said it. It was literally his drink, and he was like, "Oh, this is my drink."
No, I was confused that was my drink because I didn't see her bring it.
She started saying, "You better drink that drink."
Like the last time I experienced brown liquor tea, I think you wanted to rob an ice cream truck. Like
yes, at Remington. It was not a real ice cream truck, and he said we should just rob that show.
And look, you know how new brown liquor tea came out? Because you said something right near me, right? And I turned to look at you, and you were gone. And I was like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" You know what? Again, it wouldn't have shit on us in no horror movie. And he would try to surprise, like, "Oh, good. I thought you were brown liquor tea." Fuck out my face.
It would sneak up on you. And it would sneak up on you, and you turn around and be like, "Oh my god, I thought you were T," and then it would turn around and T would be behind him, and he'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Through all my wisdom, I did not finish that old fashioned because it was a wonderful tasting drink. I sipped it, and I knew that. And I said, if I drink this drink, I'm not going to make it home.
Yeah,
I think I finished.
I should not have drank that.
But at least you didn't drive, so that's good.
I think I drank the one that T actually got for me, and I think I drank the one T forced me to drink. So
I gave my drink to one of the lovely ladies that we were with that night, and she downed it for me because I was not going to drink it. And she looked at me. She said, "Oh, we don't waste alcohol here." I'm like, "Oh, well, all right then.
Yeah,
please partake in this beverage."
Partake.
And the one and the other one from Detroit that was enjoying Urban Cowboy over there.
Buffalo Soldiers. Yeah, he was a Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah,
the Big Booty Squad. That's what I call them.
Yeah,
all of them very lovely ladies with very ample backsides.
Shout out Detroit.
Shout out to.
I know their older sister. I know Nikki older sister.
Yeah, all of them
listen to the show.
It was awesome. All of them have all. It was awesome. It was really great.
Yeah, once I got
supposedly it's a video out of me being grinded on.
They're the reason I took it off the channel.
Yeah, somebody came up to me and was like, yeah, I saw that video y'all out Friday. I should have came out with y'all. And I was like, what video? I went back on, it was gone. I was like, what?
Was this one of your work
Why
people?
She lying? Why she lying?
Was this one of your work people?
No, it was there.
If it's one of your work people,
6 views.
We're going to put the video back up so she can join us out.
But she's already seen the video, Lou. So
so she's seen that. So she heard me with my Baptist voice, so I can get her. Every time I was singing a song, they told me I had a Baptist voice, King.
Because you know what? I can't keep calling you a strong black woman, Lou.
No.
But you do have all the soul of a mother in a Black Baptist church, like the mother of the church. Every time we log on to record, Lou is in the background humming something.
I can't
fumbling with pots.
Fumbling with pots and pans and humming.
Hey, I was listening to gospel music, cooking soul food yesterday.
Lou is Big Mama from Soul Food.
I was yesterday without the diabetes. Yep.
Every time I hear gospel music, like when you sometimes get in the car on Saturdays and the radio plays,
stop it,
quick as possible.
Stop. Yeah,
as quick as possible. It makes me happy inside.
Lou, did you do anything else over the weekend?
Well, I went on a
we just
women that down them drinks.
We're gonna
skip my weekend.
and T had a whole different other part of the weekend. And King was like,
interesting stuff.
Did you do anything else this weekend? Of course I did, King.
Because you were the last person we talked about in the group exercise. On Friday. Only got to Friday on my weekend.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, T. Go ahead and finish, because Keem, the moderator, was so disrespectful and skipped you. Keep in mind, this is her first week moderating back again.
I skipped him twice because I said,
she's a little rusty.
What did you do this weekend? And he didn't say anything to the contrary. So.
Go ahead, T. Finish your weekend, because you did do two other activities.
Yeah, so we took a road trip to Pennsylvania Saturday, and when I'm telling you, I was down. We didn't leave until like 4. I was down to like 350. The whole day from drinking with y'all Friday.
What?
And
I was refreshed.
Not me. Well, I had 2 pure white Hennessy drinks before I got there, and then the mix with whatever else crap we had there. So
true.
Anyway, it was a bad mix. So most of the trip up there was bad, and then ultimately I kind of recovered, but. We went to Penhurst Asylum. Me and my roommates went to Penhurst Asylum in some part, Prince of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And they got some uppity names up there.
It's an old asylum where they've pretty much decked it out with different themes for haunted asylums, basically, and they have actors on the yard. They have actors inside the place, and they basically they can touch you. So they would grab you, they would touch your hair. Like my roommate's hair got touched a bunch of times.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they can touch you. You can't touch them.
See, I can't pay to go into a prison to be touched.
Yeah, I can't be held responsible for reflexes.
Sure can't be. You touch me on the head, I'm liable to knock you the fuck out. That's gonna be the end of your night and the end of your job.
So luckily they tell you that
yard
before
riot
you
breaks
go
out at a Halloween amusement theme park.
So yeah, they tell you that before you go in, before you buy your tickets. And so we walking through in a single file line. Like my one of my roommates is in the back, the female roommate is in the middle, I'm in the front, and then I'm sticking as close to the people in front of me as I can because you can see when people pop out at them, so I'm not going to be surprised by it. So, cheating a little bit. But I mean, I wasn't on there 5 minutes without this 6'8" big dude in a costume coming up to me, hugging me, talking about mama. He got on like, I wasn't there 5 minutes before that happened. And they had a contortionist on the ground outside.
Doing that crawling on the ground thing?
Yeah. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna walk by her and she scratches my scratches my ankle a little bit. I had on shorts. I was like, shorts was a bad idea, but it was It was so hot in that joint, but it was cool. That one was really cool. That's probably the best one I've ever been to. And I think the fact that they can touch you adds to the thrill of it a little bit, because when
Especially
it doesn't,
you.
yeah, because when it doesn't, yeah, I don't like to touch. So when it doesn't, you kind of walk through like, you Superman in a horror movie. When you know they can't touch you, but otherwise it was pretty cool, pretty
So
interesting.
the next step is allow them to kidnap you.
So we went to another place after that. We went
It's
to
like funny you
Philly.
say that.
Yeah, we went to Philly and they had this was the prison one, the old prison. So they had like 30-foot walls outside made of stone walls on the outside, and in this one you can decide whether or not you want it to be touched. So you put a neon glowing necklace on if you want to be physically a part of it, and you don't put one on if you don't. So I chose not to wear one, and my two roommates chose to wear one. They both put one on, so I'm like, I'm kind of going to get some of this residual touching because they're literally right on my back. So it's one of my the guy roommate, he got taken away once. So we were walking through this long hallway in this asylum part of the prison, and this dude got put on a gurney to my left, and the rest of his crew had to push the gurney down the hallway with the lady nurses or whatever that they had dressed up. That was pretty cool. One of my roommates got taken behind like something I can't remember what it was. And then in the end, we were almost done, and my female roommate got taken 3 times. Three times at the same part.
I bet she did.
She got taken 3 times. And we were like, so we were trying to wait for her the first time, and they were like, nah, y'all got to keep going. So they were like, she'll meet y'all in the end. So we like, what?
At the end?
But we were almost at the end. We were like right there by the end. So we went out, and she still wasn't there. And like 10 minutes had passed, and she wasn't there. I was like, I looked at her, I was like, you better ask somebody where your girl at, dog. I ain't gonna be the one she yell at that we ain't come save her. And then he was like, yeah, let me go ask. Soon as he started going to ask, she came out. She was like, they took me 3 times. I'm like, and you ain't take off the necklace not one time? The first thing I'd have done after the first time, I was like, nah, I'm cool.
So,
but yeah.
So how many minutes was it from the last time she was taken till he said, yeah, I guess I might as well need to go find
Yo.
It was like 10 minutes from the first time till we saw her.
Did they listen to this?
I don't know. I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Listen,
bro code. I can't say shit. Anyway, she's a lovely looking woman. I'm sure they were. She just caught their attention a lot. That's all.
3 times though. 3 times.
3 times, and then like
Right.
behind at the end.
Yeah.
That's weird.
We don't know.
And we got back
3 times. Let's play that game.
Oh, we stopped at Wawa on the way back to get some food. Yeah, I had I had a quesadilla from Wawa. That joint was bomb as hell.
It's a gas station, right?
Wawa's food.
They said really
What'd you
good
say?
subs when I was
That's
a
the gas
kid.
station, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Never.
I wasn't even asking you. I already knew.
You know, your fancy ass wasn't eating anything from a gas station.
Sure
Can we just have cards of what Lucas?
But you want to go to Applebee's? You better not eat shit at Applebee's.
Right? Applebee's is like prepackaged food.
Every restaurant is
No, not every restaurant.
No. Every one of those that normal people
Chains.
visit.
Oh, there's chains like Olive Garden and stuff.
I try not to eat from chain restaurants unless I'm with y'all.
Damn.
Even when you suggest it.
Right?
Because I'm going for alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. You better not eat shit at Applebee's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm not eating any food from Applebee's. I'm not gonna comment on what I would call it if you ate food from Applebee's, because that would be wrong. I'm not eating food from Applebee's.
Well, I'm just going to be psychic and say, fuck you, Lou, for judging my choices. Their crispy chicken 4-cheese macaroni is bomb, and I'm going to eat it again and again until they take it off the menu. Judge yourself.
You can have wings, though. Everybody makes wings.
But to close it out, Sunday, me in New York went to a couple restaurants, and we went to the movie. We went to Big Fish Grill in, what is that?
Only?
I don't think it's Only. Crofton. Out in Crofton. Big Fish Grill was pretty dope. And then we went to see American Made, which I liked. We both liked it.
Dope movie.
It was predictable, but it was a good movie. Probably, I think, one of his best acted movie, in my opinion.
The real story is amazing, too.
It's real. I knew it was based on a true story, but I wonder, like, how much did they...
Almost.
Did Escobar show up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Almost all of it is actually real.
And then you saw how most of it was... I won't go too far on a tangent, King. You saw how most of it was... like talking about how the CIA and the government just basically cover all of that stuff up and you don't know nothing about it. Literally, as we're walking out of the movie theater, I get a CNN prompt on my phone talking about the CIA says such and such and such and such. I'm like, this is planet information, obviously. I'm coming out of this movie where we're literally just finding out all this stuff that happened in the 80s. And
was it on your phone, that disinformation?
It was on my phone, that disinformation popped.
Oh, yeah, you know they track it when you do stuff like that.
What?
You didn't like buy your tickets.
Movies?
You didn't buy your tickets online or anything that connected to your phone, or you didn't like post that you did it, right?
No, I bought it on my phone.
Oh yeah, then it links to like any social media accounts you may have. That's why weird shit always pops on your phone when you go places.
Like CNN, the CNN thing,
because it tailor makes stories for you.
Right, you show interest and it populates. Right.
So then, cool. We went to Sakura after that. Sakura Grill, the hibachi joint.
Hibachi.
And that was it. That was it for me. Weekend in a wrap.
Me and Isha went to go hibachi a couple weeks ago. It was cool.
To Sakura?
Let's say yes.
Oh, you mean out where you at? Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lou, back to you.
Awesome. Well, Friday was already said. Wow, wait a minute, my voice got real keen like. There you go. Friday was already said. On Saturday, I went on a date. It was.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Wasn't interesting at all. Cause she irritated me like.
Damn.
Did you get her to subscribe, Lou?
I didn't even think about it. Okay.
Damn it, Lou.
It's a good thing because he probably knew he was going to go off on her.
Well,
would he care though?
This could have helped her though, because she could have come back and listened to this and been like, "Fuck, I was boring and annoying." Okay.
She didn't have smart conversation. She focused way too much on pop culture than actual having conversations, which I absolutely hate. And then she kept on talking with her mouth full of stuff. I don't like that either. It's
whoa. Full of what?
Food, nigga.
Food.
Oh, okay. Second again. Go ahead, continue.
I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna go. I changed my mind. But the experience was cool. We went out. The experience was cool, but the date was horrible. If that makes sense. Went out again. Only appetizers and drinks, as I said before, because you're not allowed to eat entrees on dates with me. So we did that. Then we went to, I think it was Blues Alley.
Yeah. Wait. Women can't order entrees on dates with you, nigga?
We've been through this. Oh, wait, and you weren't there. Me and T have been through this. No, you can't. I don't even allow them to order from the menu. It's not their choice. I order everything, and then we sit, eat, talk. That's the whole point.
You know what?
I just don't understand how we're friends, because every time you say that, Lou, I just want to stab you.
But you know what?
Stab you in the shoulder.
There's women listening to this right now, whether it's 20 years from now or tomorrow, that are going, "That's a man. Just order what I'm going to eat."
You mean 20 years ago? What are you talking about? 20 years from now.
It's still going to be the same way 20 years from now, T. But I ordered it. We went. We ate. That part,
ladies, order your own food. He invites you out, you order your entree if you want an entree. Go ahead.
I will ask you what you want to eat, and that's as far as it goes to you ordering it, unless your motherfucking ass paying for it. Don't you listen to
Smack
Ant.
you right in the shoulder.
Then afterwards, we went to the Blues Alley for a little performance joke. That was cool. And then I dropped her off at home. She had a nice evening.
You need to start sectional dating. Like if the coffee don't work out,
eating.
if the coffee don't work
'Cause
out,
I
then call
didn't.
it quit. Then call it quit. You didn't.
She wanted more after the date. I didn't.
You spent a lot more money for somebody you didn't want to hang out with.
I enjoyed myself. That's the key part, man.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't enjoy yourself.
Oh, I didn't enjoy her. The date was horrible, but I enjoyed myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm awesome to go out with.
So you dated yourself last
Man, listen. It gets to a point where you're just like, man, fuck her. And everything else is about me enjoying myself. You try to strike up, still have conversations. You try to keep interest because maybe she can rebound and recover from her horrible beginning.
Maybe she wanted an entree, nigga.
Right? She was hungry. She was
to
hungry.
that.
She getting in the
No, but again, I told her this before we go out. You know, I lay that rules have to be laid out from the beginning.
So that's her fault.
Yeah,
Completely.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the part. It was just the conversation was bad.
She got money. She got any money? She got a job.
She has a really good job. She makes really good money. She had enough of the boxes checked that it could have worked, but it didn't.
All right.
And then after that, on Sunday, I just enjoyed and recovered. Again, I cooked like a big, huge black mother. And then watch football, shit like that. Normal weekend. Then watch The Deuce, which disturbed me. And then
God, I gotta watch this.
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Yeah,
which
you
was
do.
awesome.
I still haven't
watched
seen
that.
Still haven't seen that thing.
So, Keem, how was your weekend? Oh, wait.
Keem talking
skip
about
you.
the weekend.
Hey, how was your no, skip you. Lou, how was your week? It was awesome. Thank you for asking.
I went on a date with myself.
Right? I put out.
I did all me.
Some other
By
chick was
myself.
there, but I was there by
Some
myself.
little bougie Joan was there. It didn't work out for her. Lou had
The
fun,
bougie
though.
joint that was there was also
All
I'm gonna
right.
stop judging my dating habits.
No,
I will not. I'm
out
going to
here
judge your
for
dating
judging.
habits until the day you get married, and then I'm going to judge your marriage. So
I'm gonna
let's
judge
just
her
go ahead
completely.
and know that right now. I'm judging her for all of her life decisions.
Like, really, girl? Really?
Lou gonna turn to us when they're asking her if
Anybody
anybody
All our hands gonna
objects,
raise, right?
he gonna look right at us like y'all niggas better not say nothing.
And y'all going to have to hold both of my
Like, run.
hands down.
Right.
Wait a minute, hold your hands out. You niggas
got
is gonna be
knives.
up there.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. You gonna look at us and he gonna be
Okay.
like,
So y'all will
wait,
know the
wait.
rules.
Question.
Mhm.
I'm
be a
going to be up
groomsman.
there, Lou.
yeah, you in the groom side.
Do I get to wear a sassy tuxedo? Because
Yes, you will.
I am
Yes,
actually
you
here
will.
for that.
You will
Fuck
wear
yeah.
an awesome sassy tuxedo, King.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I told you
I'ma
I'm
judge
picking
her
out
the whole
everything
time.
for this wedding.
Hmm.
Down to her dress.
And even as I'm standing there being a witness, I'm still gonna judge the fuck out of her. And you.
Right. Just shaking her head the whole time, like, nah.
Mm-mm. The sides of my lips turn all the way down like a disapproving black mother. Like,
You got to have the minister work that into his speech. Like, now, please, will you restrain Keem?
before I ask the question.
Now we come to the ceremony. We restrain the Keem. Go.
run, bitch.
Oh, that's gonna be exactly what happens. Like, because if she runs, I'm gonna do a sweep of the legs, Lou. I'm
There you go.
just warning you
Sweep
right
the
now.
leg, King. Sweep the leg.
I'm gonna do a sweep of the
Oh,
legs.
right.
You, if she
You don't
runs.
sweep my
Give
leg.
her,
You
yeah,
sweep my
give her a
leg.
head start. Give her a head start.
Like, be free. Be free.
You thought she was gonna help him.
Whole time,
Right.
even when I'm giving a toast, like, look, I understand that you might have been coerced into this. Just blink twice if you don't really want to be here.
Did you
We'll get
check
you
the
out.
contract? Did you check the contract?
Of course.
he
Contract
said,
was signed
he
2
said
weeks
when he
beforehand.
meant life, he meant your life.
Like, he ain't giving up shit. He's giving up everything.
Y'all some niggas. I'm just gonna say that. Okay.
That's with love, Lucas. That's with
At
love.
least you know what you're dealing with, though, Lou.
Backstabbing ass nigga.
Oh, I'm gonna stab you in the front. You already know that. So, might be with the big knife, might be with the little knife, might be with the butter knife.
You said knife twice. You said knife twice, and somehow switched it up to spoon on the third one. What's a butter spoon?
Oh man, you gotta be to stab somebody with a spoon.
Yes,
Yo.
that's painful.
All I have to do is think back to every time we tried to plan out what time we're gonna get on the line for this call.
She got that whole spoon through his chest. His bones in your chest. Damn, that's a lot of frustration. Spoon ain't even big. Like, no, don't save him yet. We gotta get
She
this
must have
down.
been the
We got
moderator
pictures.
on the podcast. Like,
Oh my
that's
God, are you
specific
King?
as fuck?
Oh, damn this shit, man. Man, damn. She might take a picture.
Good times. Looking forward to it.
I should have my bodyguards with me. Holy damn time.
Okay, so I think this is a good place to wrap it up because we've been going for about an hour and a half now.
Oh, you asked me what I did for my weekend.
Nigga, what?
I
Really?
mean,
Really?
I mean,
You
I
didn't
just feel a little. I just feel a
Did
little.
you
I mean,
not
just,
say that you did the
I
midnight
mean-
confessions on Thursday and then you did
yeah, I'm
the
just
karaoke
saying.
thing?
Because
on
you know,
Friday?
Who
Tequila
says
Thursdays
weekends
is part of the
Thursday?
weekend. Exactly.
Thursday. I mean, I was on your side earlier in the show, but now
Now because you don't get your shine. Okay, did you do something else over the weekend, Ant?
No, I didn't. I didn't do much.
So
I
nigga,
gotta
what you
really
make a
talk
big deal for?
Oh, I protested football. That's about it. See,
Oh, I was about to call you. Jesus Christ.
Hey, when
All right.
people who are boycotting football,
Damn,
when they go to a
Trisket, you don't
restaurant,
watch football.
when they go to a restaurant and football is on, what do they do?
Keep eating their food and not look up.
Not
same thing
look
I
up the
do.
whole
Just
time?
drink and talk to y'all.
I was like, they watch it.
They do.
If it's
Probably.
on.
They sneak their eye over there just a little bit just to see what's happening.
Don't worry about it. They're gonna be around when the playoffs start.
All right, to our listeners, if you come out and drink us again, if I seem down, if I seem low energy, just hand me a beer and a shot, and we will have a great time.
That also sounds like it could go a different way.
And it sounds like solicitation.
Ant would
For
do
a beer and
anything
a
for a
shot.
beer and a shot. Anything.
Really?
I don't want to argue this.
Just a
But
beer in the shot. You too could sponsor.
A poor light skinned fellow.
Yeah, maybe if we get enough listeners at some point, we can do like a squad outing. Yeah, meet up. And I'm gonna confiscate everybody's
King.
motherfucking phones because you will not have me live on YouTube.
Kim, you know damn well you are not going to do that.
see, it
I
got
didn't know
to
when she suggested it.
Kim
about to
going
be-
to organize it and not show up for
Keep
sure.
about to be Daft Punk and all that stuff.
I mean,
Jesus.
yeah, probably,
Get the EDM
would
mask.
probably,
actually be-
yeah.
Oh, they have great EDM masks. Let's go EDM mask shopping.
When I get my safari fur, then we could do this type of thing.
Let's make it in July.
You think that's going to stop Bougie Lou?
No, I don't.
Lou is gonna walk up in there in that big ass fur with his shades.
About to pass out.
With my
Looking like that
velvet
meme
shirt.
of Big Sean in his
Got
fur
damn
coat.
velvet shirt.
working them
Velvet
shoulders. Working them shoulders.
Kill him with the shoulders. Kill him with right when I'm coming in the
shit.
door. God damn it. And I'm gonna organize a fur change in the middle of us meeting people.
Let's end this. I'm done.
Yes. Okay. All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in. We will be back. When are we recording again? On Thursday?
Same ant time, same ant channel. Oh, what? I mean, squad channel.
Yeah, we will be back later on in the week. We got to work out some
Christopher
logistics
Williams get
all
arrested
of
and all
this
light skinned people lose their mind. I see it.
every
That's what
damn time. Yeah, so we have to rearrange our schedule since the new winter programming is about to come on.
And the
but
movie. We're going to see a movie Wednesday. Well, Keem's
That's
not
right.
going. Keem, you going?
What movie?
I don't think so.
Is
I
this,
haven't-
Foreigner?
is it a Medea movie? Is this a Medea movie?
No, it's The Foreigner with Jackie Chan. This is The Foreigner?
Oh, what time?
Yeah, you said The Foreigner.
Okay.
We can talk about this off air. And
Yeah, because I just found it funny that the movie was named The Foreigner and Jackie Chan's a foreigner. It was, in my mind, it just
But we're
didn't make
all
sense.
foreigners.
You are.
Okay, so thank you
Wrap
guys.
it up
if
there.
you have not subscribed, subscribe and get your notifications. shout out to all of the channels that will be in the description section, but I'm not going to list them all right now.
Not till they get us some more fucking listeners.
Right.
Right.
Do your job, niggas. We
Earth2
shout y'all out.
ComicCast, JVS, 3 Black Geeks.
Nigga. No, we're not.
Drunken
doing
Geek
this.
Review.
Check out Midnight Confessions. I was on there this week.
T from T Channel.
T from T Channel.
Where's your mute button, Lou? I'm just gonna. So thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good night. Squad out.